Welcome to Synthetic Oil Protection. I'm your host Eben, and today we're with Jim, and we're working on this beautiful 1996 Chevy. It is a Chevy Silverado. All right, I was thinking of another car. 96 Chevy Silverado. And well, that's right, you know what we're doing. We're tapping the manual transmission. We're doing a manual transmission fluid change, and this meets and exceeds all the specifications for GM and a lot of other vehicles, and it's a little bit thinner, not quite as thick, and this Synchromesh should have this thing shifting like butter. Well, let's kick it off. If you're new to my channel, definitely consider subscribing. You can tap the little red icon in the corner. That way you can come back and watch this important information for your vehicle later. 17 millimeter Allen key, just a big one, goes right here. We're going to take off our fill bolt first, which we got her all cracked loose, and she was super soft. So now we'll take off our fill. And sometimes it comes out because it was overfilled a little bit, so we should be good. See what we got. All right, nothing's coming out. There's our fill bolt. Take that off. Set her down. Now we take off our drain bolt. Still a little tight. All right. 3 quarts should be coming out on the count of 3. Oh, there she goes. Yeah, that's good. It's a good one. She's nice and thin. Yeah.
Apparently it didn't have oil and lube it.
Oh yeah, they can leak on you. Beautiful. All right. Let her drain down. So I wanted to show you the metallic in here. There's all the little metallic on it.
There was, huh?
Yep, lots of little metallic. And now we're going to clean up that little piece and we're good to go. I wanted to show you what the magnet looks like clean. So we got a little degreaser on there, and that's what the magnet looks like, all nice and clean. So now we're going to go ahead and cork her up, and then it's time to go ahead and feel her up. So it's time to start pumping her and filling her up. But before we do, I wanted to talk a little bit about this. This is 100% synthetic, like a lot of the other gear lubes that AMSOIL makes. And what it does is it puts a thicker film between the metal. So the only protection you have on a transmission is the actual film. It's not the viscosity. And by this being 100% synthetic, you have a much stronger, more complete film, and under high heat the oil doesn't thin out as much, so it holds, it's more stable. Also, it flows to -40 degrees below zero, so you have very good shifting in the cold, and you have that circulation of fluid. It keeps you protected, and well, that's all that counts with the synchronizers. So now it's time to go ahead and start pumping her up. All right, we're going to stick in our hose. Just stick her in the fill hole. All the way in. Just like so. There she is. Now we got our cute little hand pump. And we're just going to start pumping her up. Here we go. Just go very slow in the beginning. And you'll see all that liquid gold going in. Oh yeah. Look at that liquid gold. Beautiful. Oh yeah. Yeah. You can feel the protection going in. Just one slow, steady pump at a time. Because if you go fast, it can actually pop out. It can pop this hose out, so you want to just pump slow.
First one's done.
All right, so Jim's going to go ahead and put the hose into the second bottle. Pull our pan over for when she starts to leak. Oh, and there she blows. She just blew her lid. All right, we're going to pull out and we're going to see what happened. And there she blows. So you just keep filling her until she overflows. So I think the total fill in this is 2.2, I think, or 2.3. All right, now we're going to go ahead and cork her up. Jim's going to go ahead and throw in the Pi Performance Improver. And what this is, it's a proprietary fuel additive, and it cleans the fuel injectors, cleans the carbon deposits out of the cylinders. So the cylinders over the years, they get to be different sizes and different shapes, because as the carbon builds up in there, you actually have less volume in the combustion chamber. So by getting rid of those carbon deposits, you have less pinging, less knocking. You also have a cleaner fuel injector, and very important to do about every 4,000 miles, and you get better power and gas mileage. And we're giving the golden baton to Jim, and he's just going to go ahead and just stick her in, and you'll see how easy it is. Look at that. Boom, just 2 finger.
And I didn't even try.
And now we went completely hands free, and he trusted the bottle. And that's you trust the bottle, all right? So I'm going to go ahead and throw on my rubbers just for extra protection. And we made sure the pan was nice and clean before we drained our lube in. Almost dropped my rubber in there. Getting silly. It's like 100 degrees out today.
It would slip on easier.
I know. Putting used rubbers on. So, all right. Enough of that kid stuff. We're going to go ahead and open up a nice, clean, fresh bottle of spring water container so we can show what's coming on. And now, stick our funnel on. We're just going to start pouring this, what feels like about only 1.7 quarts. There she goes. Looking pretty darn good. I mean, the lube it's definitely expired, but there's not major metallic. Not at all.
Good, that's great.
I've seen much more flake and metallic in many other vehicles. So we'll do a little close-up on the video here for you, so you can see exactly what we're looking at. There we go. So nothing too bad. And now we'll do the sound test. We'll go ahead and finger it a little bit. Nothing real ashy or sashy. There's no scratchy noise or nothing. So that's not bad.
That's good to know.
That's not bad at all. All right, let's go drive her.
Great.
All right, we're gonna do a little bonus footage here. We're gonna go ahead and tap our rear diff. We're doing our Severe Gear 75W90. We got her all cracked loose. Just a standard 3/8 drive. And that's all it is, just a regular 3/8 drive socket. And we got her all loose. We're gonna go ahead and drain her down. Suck her out, actually. We're gonna suck her out with a air pump. So what we have is we have a air reservoir, which is that red bottle right there. And that red bottle hooks up to the air hose. You'll see that little nozzle. And that's how we're gonna actually suck out the gear lube. So we'll be back sucking. It's best to take off the back plate. It just takes a lot of time, and you want to get all the metallic out, but this is the best you can do without spending an hour and a half. All right, it's that time to go ahead and feel her up. We're putting in our GL5, which is most of the specifications on differentials and manual trans, 75W90, and this is 100% synthetic, and it meets and exceeds all the specification. And what makes it different is the film strength. So what keeps the metal separated is that film between. So we're going to go ahead and just pop off our cap, trim her right here, boom, come right here, and we're going to tap our seal, which we can peel it, or you can just puncture it Sometimes if it's easy to peel, I just peel it. This one, yeah, it's tough to do with rubbers, so we'll just go ahead and puncture it. That's it. And now we put our lid on, make sure it's nice and firm. And now all we do is squeeze her in like a tube of toothpaste. That's it. So we're going to go right from the side, stick her in the fill hole. Just get her in like that. She's all the way in. And now I do the toothpaste method. We squeeze the back first and now start curling up. And it's this beautiful, beautiful method. And then at the end, I like to mushroom it, and that gets the rest of it. So you just keep rolling, smooth as silk. And now we come with the beautiful mushroom. One hand on one side, and we curve in like a V. Push your index fingers in. And now you do the last little pinch. And that's it. That's all it takes. The whole pack's in. And now our second pack, we're just going to transfer our nozzle over so we don't even have to trim it again. All we do is just stick this one in the new package. Ah, you can feel the protection.
I never wrapped it. Oh, okay. Looks like it's running out.
All right.
It's going to take us two, it looks like.
Looks like it's just going to take two, but we're going to go ahead and consolidate and make sure she's completely full. Right. Do you enjoy this video? If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up. That helps out my channel. Also, if you're new to the channel, you can tap the little red icon in the corner, and then you'll be able to come back and watch these videos later. So we just got done doing the gear lube, and we're hitting Boulder Highway and Trop, and we're going to see if we have any new profound discoveries. Beautiful Boulder Highway in Tropicana. Yep. And if you want to do a further route, we can go down and do the right at the next light or this light. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Just capture everything as it unravels.
Again, I didn't pay much attention to the differential, but it seemed like it's smoother. I don't know.
Wow.
It's something I need to drive longer to find out.
Yeah.
It seems like it's running real nice.
Yeah, awesome. So yeah, it's amazing what happens as the oil gets compromised. It actually gets whisked like whisking milk.
Right here.
And yeah, we can make it right here. And what happens is you get these air bubbles between it. And there's a lot of anti-foaming properties that are in the Severe Gear lube. And that keeps that air from compromising the film between the metal. And very important actually. And we're just gonna, we'll shoot down here, and so yeah, it's very interesting. And the viscosity is one component to it, but the main thing is the film strength, and this is 100% synthetic, and that's kind of what makes it different. And that pretty much sums it up. All right.
Sounds good to me.
Sweet.
I can't wait. Like I say, I'm gonna head to Prim maybe this afternoon or tomorrow.
All right.
Right.
Yeah, right here. Yep. Yeah, so Jim's going to do a little lotto ticket run out to Prim. See what she feels.
I get the tank filled up on the way out, and then we'll check the mileage out and back too.
Awesome. All right, you're the best, Jim.
You're able to report back too.
All right, you'll have a sophisticated report back from Jim soon.
Oh, sophisticated, yeah.
Yes,
right.
sophistication. All right. Thanks, Jim. You're the best. All right, we're back with Jeff here. Jeff's diligently working away, doing a write-up on a project. Jim, completely satisfied after his test drive.
I did not send that to you, I'm sorry.
And we have to
I
capture
came here to
this
get it. Okay, fair enough.
beautiful experience.
Just don't leave the parking lot. Don't leave the parking lot.
I was gonna drive to LA and that.
Have fun. Don't send a ticket to me. Okay, let me Check it out. Cool. Thank you. All right. Thanks for calling Expressive. This is Jeff. That is correct. What kind of vehicle do we have?
So after Jeff takes care of everyone so beautifully, he handles them like handling fresh bread out of an oven. Jim's gonna go ahead and reveal what are these discoveries.
I'm going to tell you that thing is like smoother than hell at this point. It's just, there was like there was something sort of rough in there before.
Yeah.
It's not rough at all.
Quiets it down quite a bit too.
Yeah. I'm impressed with that.
Good. Glad you like
I
it.
can't wait to get out and drive. I wish he was still across town. But I live in this neighborhood. We shop over here.
There you go.
And all that, yeah. So, yeah, this is my neighborhood. I don't get to drive it very far.
Beautiful. Thanks,
Awesome.
Jim. We'll see ya.